Narendra Modi's recent summit with Vladimir Putin sparked significant outrage. Images of the Indian Prime Minister embracing the Russian president and receiving Russia's highest award, the Order of St. Andrew the Apostle, were widely circulated and criticized. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky articulated the disapproval of many, calling the meeting, which occurred on the same day Russia bombed a Kyiv children's hospital, a huge disappointment. In India, however, these criticisms were met with strong defenses, highlighting a belief in New Delhi's right to support its all-weather friend. The visit was praised as a testament to India's strategic autonomy and its ability to maintain relations with conflicting partners. Nonetheless, it is questionable whether the reputational damage from Modi's trip was justified by the benefits of showcasing New Delhi's independent foreign policy. The summit yielded little of substance, with 9 largely insignificant agreements signed, mostly concerning trade and investment promotion. Modi did secure the return of about 35 Indian citizens deceived into fighting for the Russian army in Ukraine. However, this can hardly be seen as a gesture of goodwill from Russia. The plight of these individuals had been known for months, and India's previous demands for their return had gone unheeded. That it took a prime ministerial visit to secure their release raises concerns about the strength of the bilateral relationship. India has historically benefited from its ties with Russia, receiving reliable weapons, diplomatic support at the United Nations, and assistance with civilian nuclear technology for 50 years. Since the Ukraine war began, India has also bought cheap Russian oil with rupees, selling it in other markets for dollars, which helped control inflation and boost foreign exchange reserves. However, this arrangement, which led to unusable rupees accumulating in Russian banks, highlights a shift in the power dynamic of the bilateral relationship. India, with its growing economy and strategic partnerships with major powers like the United States and Japan, is now the dominant partner. In contrast, Russia is in long-term decline, worsened by Putin's strategic errors in Ukraine. As a result, Russia is becoming less useful to India, which is turning to other partners to meet its needs. Some analysts argue that the Modi-Putin summit was necessary to maintain a continental balance in the Eurasian heartland and prevent Russia from becoming a Chinese vassal. However, this argument is flawed. The causes of Russia's estrangement from the West are complex and largely driven by Russian actions. Additionally, it is unclear if New Delhi has any means to influence this estrangement or the convergence of Chinese and Russian interests. In this context, Modi's visit to Moscow appears to be a miscalculation. Modi might have maintained his distance, as he had done in recent years, by limiting contact with his Russian counterpart to multilateral summits. The change in approach suggests a domestic political calculation with Modi under pressure. Russia remains popular in India, especially among the Hindu right, who are suspicious of the West. Meeting Putin appeals to this group and might boost Modi's domestic standing. However, whether the summit strengthened India's relationship with Russia or its global standing is doubtful. In fact, it may have undermined both by showing how little New Delhi might accept in exchange for a controversial meeting.